Hi, it's Michelle Shull. You're here with me at YogaSkip. It's International Yoga Day. So grateful to be here. But nice little short flow today on our yoga mat. We're going to start standing. And just wanted to tell you, I'm just grateful to be a yoga practitioner. It's changed my life to be a yoga teacher. That's why I'm doing these live streams right here from my parents' dining room here in Lake Okoboji. So let's just go ahead and get started, okay? Let's just go back to the yoga mat and start at the very top of the yoga mat. And let's find our mountain position, which is where we're just standing up nice and tall, and just bring your arms right down by your side. And just imagine you have a string, the top of your head, just helping lift all of your bones perfectly in alignment. Let's just take 3 full breaths right here together just to get grounded and started. Just breathing in through your nose and out through your nose for your victorious breath. Just feel those shoulders relax on your exhale. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Perfect. Let's take a fresh inhale. Sweep those arms straight up. Hands together on your exhale. Hands to your heart space. And take 3 more breaths just right here, gazing over our fingertips. Softening all of your face muscles. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Perfect. And now just remember, safety is always first. So if something doesn't feel right, please step out of the pose or just adjust your body. So let's begin at the top of our mat. And we're going to take a nice fresh inhale. Just send those arms straight up. Lift your chin up even. And on your exhale, it's like a swan dive down, forward fold, all the way down. Hinge at those hips. Torso reaches toward your legs. Now inhale, lengthen the spine to a halfway lift. On your exhale, little bend in your knees right here, and just reach for your opposite elbows with your hands and just slowly cradle those arms. Let's take a deep sigh here just to let that body go. Inhale. That neck is nice and long. One more full breath. And now let's slowly release those elbows. Take a fresh inhale here. We're rounding our back and we're going to roll up into a standing position, almost like we're in slow motion. So push into your toes. Let those arms dangle down nice and long. And just come all the way back up. Open those shoulders at the front. Just kind of move those shoulders around. Beautiful. So stay at the top of your mat. We're just going to keep going here. Lift your arms straight up. Nice fresh inhale. And then exhale. Big swan dive down. Maybe a little bit faster this time. Inhale to that flat back. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into downward dog. Shifting your hips back towards your feet, or option to take a chaturanga right now. So you always have an option to skip these. So chaturanga is like a plank that comes down into a push-up. Soften your feet and then extend your arms straight up. Open your shoulders, lift your chin up, upward dog. And on your exhale, just roll over your toes. Find your downward dog. Just 2 more full breaths right here. Drawing your navel to your spine, lift those sit bones a little bit higher. And just gaze forward at those hands. Step forward with your right foot and then your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Nice fresh inhale. Let's come all the way back up. It's like a swan dive back up. And just bring your hands back to your heart space. We're just going to keep going. Inhale, lift those arms straight up. Maybe a little micro bend in your upper back this time. And then exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And now exhale, plant your hands, step back, take your chaturanga or downward dog. Now when you're in your downward dog here, just take a nice fresh inhale, push into your fingertips, and just allow your ears to
Just slowly come away from your shoulders. Drawing your navel to your spine. One more full breath. Now lift your right leg. Three-legged dog right here. One more breath. Point your toes up. Strong leg there. Nice and long. And now take a fresh inhale. Draw your knee to your chest. Hover. And then plant your foot. It's like right between your thumbs. You're going to release that knee down and just rise right up onto your knee. Let's go ahead, soften that back foot. And just stay right here with me for a moment, just opening that hip flexor. Beautiful. Now inhale, draw your hips back, release your tailbone down, and then stretch those arms straight up. Interlace your fingers, index fingers up. Stay here or maybe take a little mini micro bend in your back. An Anjaneyasana. Inhale, straighten that spine. Let's take 2 sets of cactus arms. Inhale, bend those elbows. Exhale, reach up. One more time. Inhale, bend those elbows. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, plant your hands and just step back into your downward dog or take your float with me. Just a couple breaths here in between. Arms are strong. Your shoulders are extended up toward your hips. Push into your fingertips. You've got your fingers spread nice and wide. Here we go. Other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Toes pointed up to the ceiling. And now draw your knee to your chest. Plant that foot right between your thumbs. Release that right knee. Soften that back foot. And just stay right here with me and keep breathing nice and deep. Just opening that other hip flexor. Now here we go. Inhale, draw your hips back. Release your tailbone. Let's sweep those arms straight up. Interlace those fingers. Option, take that little bitty micro bend in your upper back for just a couple more breaths. Nice fresh inhale, straighten your spine. Now 2 sets of cactus arms. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, open that heart space. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, plant those hands. Toes come forward in the back. Step back, downward dog, or take your chaturanga here. Just nice, steady, even breaths in and out through our nose. One more full breath. Gaze forward at your hands. Step with that right foot, then the left. Inhale, lengthen that spine to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And here we go. It's like a reverse swan dive. Arms reach out to the side. And then come all the way back up. Bring your hands down on your exhale to your heart. Samastihi. Perfect. Now let's just go ahead and bring our ankles a little bit closer together. And we're going to do kind of a couple of variations of Sun Salutation B. So take a fresh inhale and bend those knees. Sweep those arms straight up and just start to sit back into that imaginary chair. Drawing your navel to your spine. And just gaze up between your fingertips for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Perfect. Now let's take a fresh inhale and start to forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen that spine halfway once again. Exhale, plant your hands. Take your chaturanga or your down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. 3-legged dog once again. Draw your knee to your chest and just step that foot all the way between those thumbs and root to rise. Coming up into warrior 1. So you've got your back foot at a 45-degree angle and just slowly swivel your torso forward. And see if you get a nice line right here from your heel to that right knee. Once you've got that, inhale, stretch those arms straight up. Interlace those fingers, index fingers up. And just let your sit bones drop down as you reach up with strong, long arms. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Nice fresh inhale, 2 sets of cactus arms. Here we go. Bend those elbows. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, open that heart space. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, open to warrior 2. So you've got your back foot now parallel to your yoga mat. Nice bend in that front knee. Arms are straight up over the body. And gaze over your front hand and find your warrior strength right here. And just open that heart space to a little engagement in those shoulder blades. 2 more breaths. Perfect. Here we go. We're going to reverse our warrior. Inhale, front arm reaches straight back over the head, opening that right hip pocket. Your back leg is long and strong. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is just like a little dance. Take a fresh inhale. Bring your elbow to your knee, left arm over the head. And then exhale, reverse that. And just keep flowing with me right here, just a few rounds on your own. Let's do 1 more round. Last round. And now take a fresh inhale. Leave that elbow right there on your knee. We're going to take extended side angle posture. So reach forward with that left arm. Now watch what we're going to do. We're going to take that left shoulder and then roll it up. Revolve that chest open to the left. Draw your navel to the spine. Gaze up at your left hand and just stay right here. Try not to collapse down on that leg. Keep a nice space right there. 2 more breaths. Perfect. Here we go. Inhale, reverse your extended side angle posture. Reach up with that right arm. And then take your flow. Windmill those hands down by your front foot. Chaturanga. Just a couple breaths here in between before we do that other side. Take a fresh inhale and lift that left leg up. 3-legged dog, other side. Draw your knee to your chest. Let's plant that other foot all the way through. Once again, we're finding warrior 1. Here we go. Start to swivel your torso forward to the front of the mat. Root that back foot down, 45-degree angle. Nice bend in your front knee. And let's just stretch those arms straight up and breathe. Letting those sit bones sink down as we reach up. Elongating that spine, option to gaze up at your hands. Last breath here. Now let's take a fresh inhale, 2 sets of cactus arms. Inhale, bend those elbows. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, bend those elbows. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, warrior 2, other side. So back foot once again, parallel to the back of the mat. Bend that front knee. Arms are straight up over the body and breathe. Almost finished here. Just a little short flow today. Gazing forward over your hand like a warrior. Slight engagement in those shoulder blades. Perfect. Inhale, reach up with that left arm. Reverse warrior, other side. Feel that left hip pocket open. And now once again, we're going to do like that little dance here. Bring your elbow down. Other hand reaches over and just keep flowing like a little dance. Let's do just like 1 more round here. And now we're just going to pause once again. Other side, leave your hand right there on your knee, okay? And now once again, reach forward with that right arm. We're going to roll, revolve open to the right now. So it's almost like we're stacking our shoulders if we can. And then gaze up at your right palm of your hand and just feel that revolving action across your chest, your abdominal muscles. Last breath right here, extended side angle posture. Big fresh inhale, reverse, extended side angle posture. Front arm reaches back. Now here we go. Windmill those hands down. Nice fresh inhale. And on your exhale, take your chaturanga or down dog. And now what we're going to do is take a fresh inhale, walk our hands back toward our feet. Sink your tailbone down for Malasana and draw your elbows right in front of your knees, hands to your heart space. Now just slowly let your sit-bones reach for the yoga mat as you lift your heart space forward and up. Let the crown of your head reach up to the sky. Open those knees if you can. Push into your toes. Almost finished. Nice little pumping that heart rate up a little bit. Flow here for the day. 2 more breaths in Malasana. Perfect. Let's take a fresh inhale. Now we're going to stretch our left arm up to the ceiling, right arm toward the yoga mat. Gaze up at your hand. Now you can stay right here. Or maybe take your hands and just interlace your hands behind your right hip and then gaze over that left shoulder. And once again, check in with your sit bones. If they're kind of up, just let them sink down to your yoga mat and gaze over that left shoulder and breathe. Two more breaths. It's been really windy here in Iowa. One more breath, just looking at the trees. Big fresh inhale, extend those arms nice and long and wide. And let's go ahead, bring our elbows in front of those knees, hands to the heart space. One more time, just take one full breath in between. Other side, here we go. Inhale, right arm stretches up, left arm toward the floor. Stay here or try to take that bind, reaching behind your hip, interlace your fingers or clasp your hands together, and then start to gaze over that right shoulder. Just letting your sit bones reach for the yoga mat a little more as you just open to the right. And now take one more inhale, arms stretch wide one more time, hands back to your heart space, and just take one more mindful breath in Malasana with me. Inhale. A little challenging staying here for a little bit, but that's okay. It's good for us. And now just slowly release your elbows. We're going to bring our hands right behind our hips, okay? And then let's just transition, bringing our legs out nice and long in front of us. And with the knees up, feet down, and we're going to do windshield wipers next. So bring your hands right behind your back, sit up nice and tall, and just open your feet just a little bit wider. Here we go. Inhale, dip your knees over to the right. And then just slowly, give those hips a little love back and forth here. Let's do 2 more rounds. Beautiful. And now slowly, just bring your spine all the way down to the mat. Once you've got that, you're getting ready for a modified version of bridge posture, okay? So if your feet are a little farther away from your hips, just walk them right back behind your hips. Arms are right by your side. Keep your neck nice and still in bridge, just to keep it safe. So push into your feet, take a fresh inhale, and lift those hips straight up. How good does that feel? And now just stay right here in modified bridge. Option to lift your forearms up right over your elbows. Fan your fingers wide and take 3 more full breaths with me. Using your quads and your legs. Use your core. Try not to squeeze the glutes. 1 more full breath. Nice fresh inhale. Just release those hips down. And now we're just going to send those legs straight up. So once you've got your legs up, try to align your ankles right over your hips. And we're going to point those toes straight up to the sky and just do a little mini circles, giving our lower back a mini massage. You can kind of grow your circle. Reverse that direction. One more round. Beautiful. Now just pause right here with me and let's do some scissors, okay? And you can even interlace your fingers and place your hands right behind your head. Drop your right leg down. Nice fresh inhale. Exhale. Lift that leg back up. Other side. Let's do 2 more full rounds. I love these. Last round. Beautiful. Now slowly, let's bend those knees and hug those knees to our chest. So just wrap your arms around your legs and just cuddle those legs in your arms. And upon asana, downward air posture, just letting that body feel so cozy as you cradle your legs for 3 more breaths. Perfect. Take a fresh inhale with me. Release your feet down. Almost finished. We're just going to do a nice hip opener here. So let your feet come together on your yoga mat. Turn this way a little bit so you can see. So we've got the knees up. Just open those knees. Feet down, arms down by your side. And you can even lift your chest up a little to bring those shoulder blades together on the yoga mat so that the front of your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Just close your eyes. And this is the last yoga posture for our flow today for International Yoga Day. Try to let the body just keep releasing and relaxing. His hips are melting open. Just letting everything go. 3 more breaths. Nice fresh inhale. Let's bring the knees together and just slowly roll over to either side. And then slowly sit upright in Sukhasana. We're just going to finish right here, taking just 3 full breaths, bringing our hands back to our heart space. So let's lift our arms straight up. Take that fresh inhale with me. And then bring your hands down to your heart. Gaze over those fingertips. Those thumbs are grazing the very center of your heart. 3 breaths. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. 2 more breaths. One more breath. You just send a little signal to your soul that you care about yourself because you showed up on your yoga mat. And how important is that to breathe deep and to stretch and just to lift our health vibration? So thank you for being here with me on your yoga mat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's going to come up right here and say hi. Thanks for being with me. Have a great day.